think for the team, the start that we've had has been brilliant. Even in non-conference play, that was where we could kind of figure out our strengths, our weaknesses, how we could improve moving into conference. And we've had a great start. We've got tie against HCU, we beat McNeese, and we went away to Commerce recently and won that game as well. So I think for us, the team is in a really, really good place. I think they're trusting the process. We're taking one game at a time. We're not trying to get too ahead of ourselves. But for us as a staff, the growth that we've seen as players individually and as a team has been awesome. Like I said, that they turn up to training, they put their head down, they go to work. We preach a lot on training habits, and I think those have gradually improved throughout the season, which has been awesome to see as a staff. And I think the players are starting to see results, which is awesome. So right now, we're just taking one game at a time and, looking ahead to Lamar. We're not really concentrating on SFA right now. We're just looking ahead at Lamar and focusing a lot on us. We do want to put a game plan together to combat Lamar, but also it's doing a lot of what we're good at and going there to win the game. That's the plan.
I think there's a lot of trust between the returners and the staff. I personally have been collaborating with our staff for a while, and I think it is amazing. Bringing in the new knowledge and experience from all sides of the game is great to see, and I think us as players really appreciate things that they tell us in different ways of explaining, and I think that they have brought a different side of the game out of us, which has given us the success that we've seen day in day, just from our results, basically. So, I would say the practices, honestly, I've never been pushed as hard as I have in a lot of these practices, and I think those in turn made me just a better player and all around just a better person. It showed me that I can push myself to do things that I thought I probably couldn't. And the staff just helps with that a ton because they are the ones that organize these practices and make us go out of our comfort zone to really just be the best we can be. So.
Yeah. For working under Daniel has been brilliant. I've known him for about 12, 13 years. I played under him in Colorado many years ago, back in the day. We stayed in contact ever since. And, when he called me up about this job, I bit his hand off. I was like, yes, let's do this. He's a great mentor. He's a great leader. One thing that he's big on is, student athlete empowerment, empowering these women to be strong, not only on the field and off the field. And that was a huge, that's a huge thing for collegiate athletes, especially women in the sport that we play. So that's a huge thing. He's just done some really good things. Us as a staff, we're together as one unit as well. So I think that's key as well. We're all on the same page. We all talk about different ways that we can combat the game. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has a voice, not just us as staff, but players too. And we will listen to that. And, we have a lot of seniors, a lot of upperclassmen, which is great for, going into games, having experience, like Emma right here. She's stepped up and she's leading for us, and with her and other players as well. It helps, form these younger players into learning that, going away to games like Commerce is tough and you've got to battle. So for us, it's having a strong leadership group of upperclassmen has been huge for us, and we want them to go out on a high, and we want them to be successful and to see the progress that we've seen from all of them. We're nothing but proud of them.
I think any road game is just extremely hard. You're on the road for a while. You're tired. The bus is not the best. But honestly, just implementing the things that the coaches have taught us over the past weeks and just putting them into the game have just been phenomenal. I think we come up with great game plans that us as players really do buy into, and we see the vision that they're seeing, and all of us being on the same page just shows on the field. It has brought all of us together, and we have a lot of returners as well as a lot of freshmen and everything in between. And I think with all of us on the same page, it just shows so much on the field, and it comes out with results, and that's what we saw at Commerce.
2 wins is the plan, right? That's the plan. But like I said earlier, it's one game at a time for us. Lamar's going to be a tough game. They were picked to win the Southland. They have some very, very talented players, but also so do we. So I think, it's taking that win from Commerce and believing that we can go into a place on on the road and win. It's hard to win games in college, especially on the road. But they're starting to see the success and starting to see that if they just trust the process, one game at a time, anything can happen. So for sure, the goal is to have 2 wins. But like I said, one game at a time. We focus on Lamar, we get the job done, and then we move on to SFA. But another chance for us to get better.
Emma?
I honestly just love traveling with my team. I would love to have 2 wins coming back, but like Chloe said, one game at a time. Gonna travel to Lamar, give it all we got, focus on what we can do there to come out with the win, and hopefully we see a result, and then we'll focus on SFA later. But just really traveling with the team, getting to know everyone even more than I already have is just great. I love like all the girls, all the staff. It's amazing to just be able to travel with such a great team and just really love it.